Right, hey guys. Yeah, sorry I haven't made a video in, well, fucking ages. So, I thought I'd just do this channel update video. And we'll see where it goes from there. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing. I have ordered a new tablet, the Nvidia Shield tablet. So I might do a review on that actually soon. It should be coming next Friday, I think, maybe next week sometime. But yeah, I thought I'd just explain why I've been gone for so long. So the last video I made was a year ago. Yeah, a year ago. So in fact, I think it was almost exactly a year ago. Yeah, the 10th of September last year I made the video. So so what's been going on? The main things I've had that have been going on are, well, first of all, I started my new job on the 7th of October last year. So as this is my first full-time job as web developer for Virgin Holidays. It's been going pretty well, yeah. I've had like all sorts of things to do there. We're building a new site for Virgin Atlantic, so that's been going on, and all sorts of things like that. What else did we do? Oh yeah, we had some problems with some of the old sites, and we've been fixing that. But yeah, and then we're moving on to redoing the main vHole site soon. So yeah, there was that. There was also the fact that my nan, unfortunately, was diagnosed with cancer at the beginning of 2013, and she was dying for quite a while. She, in fact, on the 10th of September, in fact, the day that I uploaded the last video that I made to YouTube, we were told that it was terminal, and so yeah, I was quite busy going and seeing my nan every weekend. Didn't have time to make videos or anything. Going to see her at the hospital, taking her out, spending time with her while we could. And yeah, she unfortunately passed away on my birthday, which is the 22nd of February 2014. But yeah, and obviously I had work as well, so I didn't make any videos for that period of time, and had the funeral to help organise. And almost immediately after the funeral, I fell ill for quite a while. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, which is a autoimmune bowel disease. It's not very pleasant. And I spent quite a while getting that under control, and then there was a good few months where I was all right, and I was actually considering making a video because I did buy a new keyboard, which is K75, sorry, to replace my K90, where a couple of the LEDs were broken, and I didn't really use the additional macro keys. So yeah, I did that. I did actually do a video for it, but I never actually uploaded it because I completely forgot. Since then, I have also rebuilt my computer. So it now has an i7 processor, a new Asus ROG motherboard, and well, I'll do a video about that at some point anyway. But then, about 2.5–3 months ago, I felt ill again, started having chest pain, went to the doctors, and they were like, oh, it's pleurisy, just to get some rest and take these antibiotics. So I took the antibiotics, and it didn't really help, and my ulcerative colitis flared up at the same time. So I was in a pretty bad way for about a month and a half. Eventually, after having been to the doctors 3 times, and then telling me it was pleurisy every time, I went to the hospital, and they told me that I had a severe case of pneumonia. I was then taken into the hospital, and I was actually put under isolation, so I was in a room on my own. For those of you from America, where I know it's more common to have a private room, it's less common over here. So yeah, I was put into a private room, and on the NHS, and then they started pumping me full of all sorts of IV antibiotics and all sorts. And after a week, it really wasn't going away. So they upped my antibiotics to like 1.5 litres of antibiotics a day, and I was taking all sorts of other drugs as well. And so I was in hospital for nearly 2 weeks before before my chest was finally on the mend. It's still not perfect, but it's better, much better than it was. And yeah, that's pretty much that. I mean, I'm still on. What am I on now? All sorts of funky tablets. Those are for my stomach. Those are corticosteroids. Iron tablets. All sorts. But yeah, I'm on those because I have inflammation in my bowels and inflammation in my chest and stuff, so it's helping to suppress that. But yeah, so that's the reason that I haven't made any videos recently. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention that while I was in hospital, I was on the NHS at first, but eventually I decided to move to being on private healthcare because I wanted to be under a specific doctor. In fact, the doctor who was who my consultant for my ulcerative colitis. So I am with Bupa, so I moved to using private medical insurance. So I did have private healthcare for the last 5 days I was in hospital, I think, which was better, much better than the NHS food. It's not exactly up to par, but I wasn't really hungry at the time anyway, so yeah. Right, so I think I'll just move on to telling you other things that have happened this year. I bought a new car in January. I bought a new Ford Ka Metal Edition. It had 400 miles on the clock when I bought it. It's quite nice. I like it. It's a good run around. Gets me to work every day. It's much better than the old Ford Ka I had, which was how old was it when I bought it? 14 years old, I think. And I gave that to my brother because he's just literally passed his driving test. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in this channel update video. I will be coming to you with other videos at some point soon, hopefully. Yeah, thank you for watching, and like if you like.